Land, sea, and air, all flights were canceled indefinitely.
Parents were feeling fearful and panicked.
Guests were leaving, staff was leaving, food was becoming less plentiful in the resort.
We had a group of 8 brothers, sisters, and spouses that had been thinking about and planning a trip to Ireland for many years. And about a week before they were getting ready to go, the United States issued the travel advisory to Europe.
Hours before the Kigali airport was set to close, a family of 5, including an autistic child and their 30-pound service dog, Teddy, contacted me to see if I could get them from Rwanda back home to Canada.
So I had clients who booked a vacation rental in Italy. They had a really hard time canceling their reservation.
My client and friend called to let me know that her daughter, who was hiking in the mountains as part of her study abroad program, had just learned that Argentina was closing its borders within 24 hours.
The University of New England had 40 students and 1 parent stranded at their campus in Tangier.
He recently found out that his father was diagnosed with cancer and dying, and he wanted to go home. This coincided with the pandemic becoming the epicenter right in Spain at the same time.
This couple had been visiting their daughter who was studying abroad in Florence, and I needed to get all 3 of them home in a matter of hours.
I immediately reached out to the local providers, the hotels, the restaurants, the drivers, and the tour guides.
About a day before the family and group was getting ready to depart, we were able to confirm that we had moved their entire vacation to 2021 without any fees or additional costs, and we were able to retain 100% of the value they paid for the trip.
Between calling and emailing the airline, taking to social media, and prayer, I was able to get all 5 passengers and Teddy safely back home.
At 4 a.m. my time, he called and said they needed to get to the airport now. Within minutes, we'd arranged for a transfer to pick them up, take them to the airport. They were met upon arrival and escorted through purchasing their tickets and through security.
Fortunately, I found a seat on the last direct flight to Florida so that the student could avoid stopping in other countries that might quarantine her.
They arranged for crews to walk the luggage over to SKS, where the bags were checked onto the flight, for the 1 restaurant that was still operating to stay open until the students arrived, and ensure they had a meal before sleeping in the airport terminal.
I was able to get him a flight that very day. He flew into Spain, got in there at night. The next morning, they closed the airport that he flew into. It was a sad situation with his father dying, but it was a good situation that he got home in time. And I never felt more proud to be a travel advisor.
I was able to get them on the very last flight out of Florence before Florence airport shut down indefinitely. I helped them because I wanted to put myself in their shoes. They certainly don't have the search engines or the resources to know how to find the best fit option for them in a matter of minutes.
The reservation that I made for them, I got it canceled in no time flat. We've helped all of our clients who've had to cancel or postpone during this difficult time. None of them have lost a dime in what they've invested in their trip. In every case, I've gotten them a 100% refund or a generous credit for future travel, and none of my clients have spent even a minute on hold with an airline or a cruise line or another supplier, because that's my job.
And I thought, maybe we should be a little bit more flexible and give them a full year upon the first day that Portugal is declared safe to visit by the local government. Luckily, the suppliers all agreed, and when I spoke with the clients to give them that as an option, they were very happy and also very relieved that they weren't going to lose their investment.
These are the types of things we do for clients every day. We work the extra time and the late hours to ensure that what is best for our clients is what they receive. Big box companies who happen to sell travel, they don't put in this type of effort.
We may not be frontline nurses or doctors, but this is how we help people, is that we can get people home from around the world